Next up here, this is fascinating. So Asus is suing Samsung over an alleged smartphone patent infringement. So Samsung's 4G and 5G smartphones allegedly infringe on Asus patents. And Asus phones, I have never owned one, but I have literally only seen good things about them, and maybe their camera is slightly worse. But other than that, one of the best Android experiences you can have. And so how did they end up with a patent that Samsung didn't have when Asus hasn't been doing it as long? So violations of its wireless communication patents targeting devices like the 4G and 5G phones, and the Galaxy Z Flip 5 being one of the main ones. Despite its challenges in the smartphone market, apparently they have a great patent collection to go after companies with, and they have the confidence to go after Samsung here. So Asus reportedly approached Samsung a year and a half ago, asking for licensing fees to use what it asserts is its patented tech, but the two companies failed to reach an agreement. There's context to be added, though. Despite Asus Tech's struggles in the smartphone market, which led to its focus on niche market segments of gaming smartphones, the company has consistently invested in mobile technology over the years, amassing a significant patent portfolio. Sounds like something you would do if you were another company out there. So what is actually going on here? The patent in question described a method and apparatus for improving transmission configured resources in a wireless communication system, 4G and 5G phones, as we've said before. And that is apparently all this article is going to tell us. Man, I should have paid more attention. So Asus entered the smartphone arena in 2003. Obviously, they're not a major player at the moment, but the company's own projections for its ROG smartphone and Zenfone series in 2023, however, are around 600,000 units. I think that's about what I would have expected. Millions felt high. Lower than that feels low. Maybe feels a little bit on the low end for what I expected. That said, Samsung shipped over 260 smartphones in 2022 alone. So Samsung clearly doing many more. Now, lawsuits involving patents take years, and it's hard to know exactly what the actual patent's for, because why would this tell us what it is? Basically, something is wrong with 4G and 5G phones. Fascinating to see, though. And they did this in the Eastern District of Texas over a single wireless communications packet. You know, this is just... Patents are weird, and this is a great example of it. And, like, how does a company like a Samsung, it's like add phones, right? They do tons of phones every year. And how are they supposed to know if, like, they invented something new or if it's just something that was patented? And, like how do you know if it's close enough? I mean, you could say, yeah, you should be checking, but, like, how many companies or people have patents? Like, how many things are you going to check? There's too many. So this whole patent thing is, like, super weird, in my opinion. I understand, like, the reasoning behind it and wanting to, if you come up with an idea, not have someone steal it kind of thing. But at the same time, like, how are you supposed to figure that out? Because there is so many things that are patented out there. And this is a great example. Because 4G and 5G smartphones is, like, probably a few generations at least now. And that makes you question some things.